Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. So today's episode is going to be a bit different because I have a good friend of mine, also a good trader, provides great content, will be joining us and sharing some of his knowledge. So Andy, thank you for joining in. The mic is yours.
Thank you, Anup. It's a pleasure to be on your channel. Actually, I remember you being on my channel, and my community absolutely adore your technical analysis. So super glad to be here and to share my knowledge to see what does your community think about my technical analysis. So absolutely great.
Feel free to share your charts.
All right, then let's dive in. We're going to take a look at the Bitcoin price. Very exciting times right now because we are hitting a major resistance. Can you see the screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, basically we are hitting this major resistance. I got this kind of symmetrical triangle. I've seen some other analysts saying that this is a descending triangle. Okay, but we do have slightly higher lows here from the summer, and we are creating, these lower highs. And now we just about almost retesting, that high from September, which is $53,000, just below $53,000. And it looks like that we want to break out from here. Now, the most bullish case scenario would be, just keeping it simple. I'll get the other chart afterwards. If we do break out from this resistance of, $53,000, the September high, then close a daily candle, this is going to be looking so bullish,
bullish, right?
Like yeah, symmetrical triangle, breaking out the last lower high here from this kind of symmetrical or descending triangle. If we do close, we
have a free ride until the previous stop.
Yeah, exactly. So I think, if we do break out here it's not maybe going to be today or tomorrow. If we just go to the daily here and, just zoom in a little bit, just to keep it simple. All right, we get some other indicators and other support and resistance. But if we do close that kind of daily candle, it might not be today or tomorrow. It might be next week sometime or might be today, who knows? But if we do close above this range and close a nice strong daily with some pretty high volume, then this is going to be, full bull mode. We'll be reaching all-time highs, I guess, in the next coming weeks because the whole structure is just getting broken. So
you mean the Bitcoin bears are going to get wrecked?
Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. There is a case where we get a massive rejection here. But, in this case, I'll take a look at the 4 hourly or the daily chart here. Let's just go to the 4 hourly chart. And this is the scenario that I see, okay? Let me just zoom out here on the daily again. The only most bearish thing that I see here is having a decent correction in the next coming days, just because on the daily RSI, we have, last time we saw this in April where we had lower highs on the RSI, we were getting rejected every single time we were getting here from hitting the resistance of these lower highs. So now it's the very similar scenario happening right now over here. Now, if we do break out above this range, it's going to be extremely bullish. Like I mentioned before, we'll be breaking major structure. And I think we're just going to correct and continue up. But let me just go to the 4 hourly because I want to show you what I am expecting, how I've seen this, and I've been talking about this since mid-August, okay, being in 5 waves here. And we've had a really strong ABC correction since the 7th of September drop. And we've just been going sideways. And now we are starting the first wave, right, for the next 5 waves that are going to come in the coming weeks. And the thing is, I do not know where the first wave is going to end. Is the first wave going to manage to break the 5th wave that we created here in September, or are we going to start creating the 2nd wave and correcting potentially to $46,000 or $45,000? Yeah, because we had this descending wedge. Also, I was talking about this potential descending wedge very, very early. And, I saw a lot of people talking about it afterwards. Finally broke the descending wedge, almost reaching the target here, which is just below $53,000.
Yeah. I also did mention this descending, falling wedge, and the target was like 52 to 53,000. Yesterday, I think we came around 52,000, but we got a strong rejection again.
Yeah, we just basically touched it almost yesterday night, just below $52,000. So you could arguably discuss that the target has been met, already. So now the question is, are we going to have enough steam? Because now I've seen that we are creating a kind of ascending wedge right now. The volume is not extremely high, and it looks like that the bears can gain some control here in the immediate short term. So if we were to finish here the pump at just below $52,000, if we get the Fibonacci retracement from the pump, from the low part to the pump, I think that there is potentially we could be hitting the 38, 50, 62% levels in the next coming days. Now, if we do break this high from September, I'm not sure if the bulls are going to have enough steam to stay above this range, because we've been pumping for a few days already.
That's true.
Some type of correction, I think, is very, very possible. So this is my take. Now, I think that, we are going to create 5 waves to the upside, smashing all-time highs. Maybe in November. I think it will be around about November, maybe the end of October if we're lucky. But, my take here is that we are in the first wave. Now, the first wave could end at 54, 53. It's maybe ending now. And we're going to find that second correction, then third, fourth, and then 5 waves to the upside.
That's true. But also for those individuals who are unaware of this Elliott wave impulsive, this is actually an impulsive movement, even though the wave 2, wave 4 are looked as a corrective wave, but this is still in a whole impulsive movement. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only the ABC is actually looked as a corrective move. So that's why even right now, if we do see some sort of a weakness, doesn't mean the trend is completely reversing. So please keep this in mind, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing, because this first wave can finish right now. It can finish at 54, it can finish at 55, and there's going to be a lot of volatility on that second wave. Maybe you're not going to know if that second wave is finished, but a good way to check out where the second wave could potentially go is taking the Fibonacci retracement. Okay, so we do not know where the wave has. We could retrace to 0.23, I think. Fibonacci retracement, and then continue to the upside.
That's something what I was also talking about in my video, 48,600, 500, that range should be a strong support for Bitcoin.
Yeah, exactly. So we could actually come all the way down here and then continue to the upside, and we're still going to be inside of that massive wave.
Right.
If you zoom out on the daily chart. So that this is something that I am waiting for. I'm waiting for that correction. I'm waiting for the second wave, pretty harsh correction, and this is where I'm going to be extremely bullish. I'm personally going to put some long orders on the exchanges. So that is my take on Bitcoin for the coming days.
Great insight. I think my community are definitely going to love this as well.
Perfect. I hope so. I hope they like it a lot. So, that's my take. The most bearish case scenario for me. Yeah. Also, we've seen Plan B. He's been absolutely nailing it. Plan B, stock to flow model creator. I remember he was saying about August finishing at just above $47,000. We closed just above $47,000. He's saying September closing above 43. We closed just about at 43,300, I think, or something like that. And now he's saying on October, the worst case scenario would be closing above $63,000. So it does make sense if we do see as 5 waves impulse, just if we're going to go with his model also, that it does make sense that we will be starting to create those waves and potentially by the end of October finishing above $63,000. Yeah.
Great, Andy. Thank you so much for sharing this kind of information.
You're very, very welcome.
Because I haven't seen many people talking about this Elliott wave theory right now. So that's why it's great to see you bringing this up for us.
Absolutely great. Yeah, I was expecting this Bitcoin price movement over here to come at 38. I was seeing a lot of analysts also talking about
me as well. The bigger correction, I was also expecting if we do see a bigger pullback, then 38,000 would be the strongest support, and after that we could see a strong bounce. But the price was able to found support over 40,000, so that's also a good thing.
Exactly. I missed out. I was going to long this, but I missed out because I was waiting for that last little dip.
The final, yeah.
But also because on the ABC correction, a very good tool to use for the ABC correction is the Fibonacci extension, and taking from the top here to the A to the B, and this would give you more or less the C. Okay, looking at the 100% Fibonacci. And it was also the golden pocket from
there was many scenarios, definitely. Yeah,
many things indicating that we should be hitting, around about the 38.
So let's sum up for our followers, right? So you mean right now, even though the trend looks bullish, but in the midterm, we might see some sort of a pullback or retracement.
Yeah.
And if that retracement is going to be, then we are looking around 48,500, 48,600. That's going to be a strong support. And in the worst case scenario?
Worst case scenario, I would say just below $45,000, $44,000. I'm going to, rely on the Fibonacci from the low here of just $40,000 to the high, you know, or depending on where this pump is going to finish, because this could finish at $53,000 or $44,000. Yeah, but there will be that pretty harsh correction. So say if we finish around about the $53,000, then, you know, I would rely on the Fibonacci retracement, you know, in between 38 and 62.
The
and
golden
the 62 golden pocket is around about just below $44,000. Yeah. So that would be my extreme low point. But we can clearly see that already, you know, the 38, 50% level has been a strong support right over there.
Yeah.
Also resistance and support over here. So we might come all the way down here, just get a little bit of volatility and have that leg
and
up.
If and let's suppose if that's going to happen, then this will be the Elliott wave pullback number 2.
Yeah, exactly. I would see that as the second wave. So if we do consolidate here for a few days, okay, just something very similar to this action. But as you can see here on July, you know, we had an excellent run up. We did see a pretty harsh correction right over there.
Yeah,
just there. But this, you know, this is still part of the first wave until you see a few days going sideways, you know, and at least hitting the 38% Fibonacci. This is what happened right over here. Yeah, so we
makes sense. Yeah,
just hit the 38% for a couple of days, and this was already a good buying point in my opinion. So something similar I'm expecting to happen right over here.
Great insight, Andy. Thank you very much for taking your time coming to our community and sharing this kind of knowledge.
No problem.
So guys, if you find this video interesting, then please hit that like button. And for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. By saying this, I'm signing out. And also big shout out to Andy. His video link will be provided in the description down below. So feel free to check it out.
Bye-bye. Thanks.